Hello everybody, hope you're well, hope you're fantastic. My name is Gavin and I'm the author of this amazing book titled Gav's Financial Sermons, Ain't Nothing But the Financial Truth. Now I'm holding here, this is our special edition. So this is our Community Builders edition where we feature 4 amazing individuals that are doing amazing things in their community. Now one of those individuals is Sister Lindiwe Prudence Mnguni. So Sister Lindiwe Prudence Mnguni. So she is the founder of an organization called Stirred Up Water. So it's an NGO that focuses on disability, people living with disability and caregivers that are looking after, people with disability. But the key focus of that NGO is around women, women that are raising children with disability. Now, Sister Lindiwe herself, is an amazing and incredible woman that is living with disability, and she has a child as well that is living with disability as well. So she fully understands the challenges that are there, when it comes to disability or living with disability. Now, on the 2nd of April, she will be launching this incredible organization in Fairland, Gauteng, South Africa. So if you can make yourself, if you can get yourself there, please make sure that you come through. I will be there. I will put all the details below. So if you want all the details, you can definitely be part of that experience. But this is not only about you coming to the launch. This can also be if you want to partner with Sister Lindiwe. Of course, she will tell you, she will give you all the details around the organization and what she wants to achieve and what she's doing. But as well, if you need help as well, so Sister Lindiwe will be able to assist. So all the details, the contact details, I'm going to leave below, and you can definitely give her a call. One of the things that I really wanted to achieve with the book, apart from really providing information, around personal finances and property investing, I wanted to use this book really as a tool, to really celebrate amazing people doing incredible things in different communities. Now I do this, this is free. There's no cost to it, because it's really just to say thank you. So that is why you see the thank you there, to say thank you to them for what they're doing, and really to give them support. Because you can imagine, if we can do, we keep on celebrating one another, we can really prompt one another to just be great in whatever that we are doing, so that we can promote our communities. Because if you're a better community, I can tell you that this world will be a better place. So that's what I'm trying to do with the book, and I hope that you can be able to support that. If you want to get yourself a copy, I'll leave all the details below, so that you can get yourself a copy around South Africa. Now, with this video, I wanted to talk about investing. Investing can really be daunting. Just that word, can drive you crazy, because there's so many things. The jargon, you don't know where to invest. So this could really just put you off. I know a lot of people who are not investing. They're just like, I don't need the drama. But the big thing around this video is that, guys, before you invest from a return point of view, please invest from an understanding part, right? So you need to understand what you are investing in. For example, people invest in companies, people invest in industries that they don't know anything about. Like, you don't know anything, you don't know. I'm not saying that you need to be an expert. What I'm saying is that you need to have some sort of understanding around what you're investing in. Now, let me make an example. And before I get into the example, I want to put there a disclaimer to say that, whatever that I'm saying or what I'll be saying is not an advice, it's not a professional advice. So this is just my opinion, this is just the information that I'm providing. If you need or you are seeking professional advice, please make sure that you reach out to somebody that is fully qualified to do that, right? So please note that disclaimer. So going back to the example. So let's say now you have money, you're sitting sitting with money and you want to invest this money. So let's say that you are now investing in traditional investments. So meaning that you get a broker, and that broker will then put your money into a fund, or they'll invest it in a fund, right? So this is a traditional investment. Could be endowments, it could be retirement annuities, but it's a traditional investment where they take the money and buy shares from companies that are listed on the stock exchange. Now, a lot of the times, a lot of people, we don't ask questions. We don't even know what a fund is. The broker will say, I'll put you in the fund. We don't ask these questions. We don't even go and research for ourselves, because whatever information pack or investment pack that you get from somebody that is providing the investment, it's not enough. You need to be able to, you yourself, you need to do your own research, to make sure that whatever that you are presented with, it's really aligned to what needs to be achieved. And over and above that, it's always great to know, what you're investing in. You always need to understand certain things around that investment, because it's not only about the risk that we are looking at, but we are also looking at the opportunity as well. So let me go back now to the traditional investments, right? So you have an investment fund. So they will put you in an investment fund. So this investment fund will be investing in different industries. It will be investing in different companies that are listed on the stock exchange. Now, of course, what drives the investment really is the performance, because that's what we're looking at, right? So if this company is performing very, very, very well, the returns there will be great. And the same, notion would be if it's not performing well, of course, the risk of losing money will also be greater as well. But again, on top of that, we also need to understand different asset classes, whether we're talking about equities, whether we're talking about money market, whether we're talking about real estate, whether we're talking about cash. We need to know all of these things so that we can, as I said, you don't have to be an expert, but you need to have a basic understanding around it. Because if you look at it, let's look at where we are currently. There's currently a war going on between Russia and Ukraine. And if you look at Russia is one of the biggest commodity traders in the world, right? So if they sneeze, we catch the cold at the end of the day, because we're living in an integrated world where everybody's trading with one another, right? Now there's talk of a food shortage in the next couple of months. If this war persists and carries on, we might find ourselves sitting with food shortages, certain food shortages, depending on what they are supplying the world with. So you can imagine all of these things. Yes, it might be a challenge, but it can also be an opportunity, because maybe in the short term, because the prices of shares around those the companies linked to all of this might be falling, right? So it might then be an opportunity where you can buy more shares, because there is an understanding that this war might not last forever. We are praying it doesn't last forever. That when then there's some agreements that are reached, then all of a sudden we find stability. But what happens when the stability then is achieved? It means that now the share prices around that will then go up. So meaning that if now you bought low, you will then make money, because then you can sell at the higher price. So all of these things, are opportunities. But if you don't know, how do you then take these decisions? How do you make sure that you take decisions that will, benefit your investment at the end of the day? Because let's be honest, guys, brokers are there to make money. They are there to make money themselves. So they make money out of you. So you need to make sure that you utilize them as much as you can. But the onus is on you to also make sure that you get equipped with knowledge, because at the end of the day, how do you invest in something that you have no clue about, right? So it's absolutely important. The other thing that I want to point out is also about investing in in startups, because now it's a big thing. So when you're investing in startup is great, you need to also have an understanding of what that startup does. What problems are they solving? The management that is running running that business, and the challenges that are around the industry, the opportunities that are around the industry. Because at the end of the day, we normally just get attracted by the return. Somebody comes to you and say, look, you're gonna make 50% return, you're gonna make 100% return. The question, those amounts, they need to be red flags in a certain way. Because if now you're gonna give me 50%, if you're gonna give me 100%, you are a business as well. You need to make money as well. So how do you cover your running costs? How do you make a profit out of that? So you need to interrogate all of these things so that you can be in a better position to say, okay, this is a sound investment. Now, I'm not saying that when you have an understanding that you won't lose money. That's not what I'm saying. Immediately when we say investment, there is risk. So there's a chances of making money and there's chances of losing money at the end of the day. If, of course, the investment aspect of it, relies on money. But that's what it is. It doesn't eliminate, or it doesn't eradicate the aspect of risk. Risk is still there, but you can mitigate it, by having an understanding of what you are investing in. So it is absolutely critical, guys, that you need to know, you have a certain level of understanding around what you're investing in. You can, we live in amazing times where you can do background checks on people, where you can information is just there. It's just there. You click of a button, you have the information. But you need to be able to take that step where you say, I need to be able to equip myself, before I invest. Even when you have invested, you have to. There needs to be this continuous upgrade on understanding, because things change all the time. So you always need to learn more and more and more around the industries, around the people, around the businesses that you are investing in. And I can assure you that at least when you start doing that, you will start to make far better decisions. You will take far better decisions when it comes to your investment journey. So that is very, very important. Please don't just put in money and then wait for the miracle to happen. Please, I beg you, don't do that, right? So make sure that you take full control of your investment. It is yours at the end of the day. Yes, you can give me money to invest on your behalf, but it's your money. It's your money at the end of the day. So yes, I want to make money out of it, but it's not my money, right? So make sure that you also play your part in this role. So that's all I wanted to say, really. I wanted to highlight the importance of understanding before return. So let's understand first, so that we can be able to be in a far better position to get the returns that we are looking for, right? I hope that you have taken something out of this video. And as I said, if you want a book, I'll leave all the details below. If you're in South Africa, we deliver nationwide, so we can be able to get that book to you. So so I'll leave all the details. But for everybody else, guys, it was a pleasure, and I hope that you would find value out of this video. And it's Gavin Kabela. I am signing out. May you have an amazing and incredible day, and see you on the flip side.